Hey and welcome to another episode of Main Irish Angling TV. My name's Jerry. We're coming live from their store in Blanchardstown, and we've got a couple of new changes coming to the channel. We're going to sort of try and have regular updates coming to you nearly on a weekly basis of new items of tackle and bits and pieces that they have in store that may interest you. So today we're going to look at a very basic item of fishing gear that's often overlooked by an awful lot of anglers, especially novice anglers, and that is the humble landing net. Now, landing nets can vary in price. You can have some of the very high-end landing nets that can nearly retail at €200 for a landing net, and you have to ask the question, what warrants a price that high for a landing net when it's such a basic piece of kit? Now, yes, a lot of money goes into the development of them, and then also the materials used and utilised do warrant a higher price tag. But there's some really, really classy low-end pieces as well that function just as easy, just as well as some of the real high-end pieces. So today, that's what we're going to look at. We're going to look at two items. One is a Grand Slam and one is a Sonic net. They're both 42-inch nets. The 42-inch net is exactly what you'd need if you're fishing for pike, carp, or indeed big bream, tench, any specimen fish. You need a decent net so that you don't have any problems on the netting side of things. This net here is a Grand Slam. Now this is a 42-inch net. It has a nearly a 6-foot pole section. And as I said, the actual net itself, the head is 42 inches and it has a very nice deep mesh without being too deep. This is retailing at a whopping $24.99, not for just the head, but the actual whole unit. And considering it's this cheap, it is actually exceptionally light, so I would imagine very easy to maneuver around the water when you're chasing a fish. So for $24.99, you have yourself a 42-inch net that's going to pretty much take anything that swims. The second net is €39. It's by Sonic. Now, this is, Sonic have been making some big inroads into the rod market, and they brought this net out as their sort of low-end net. And I have to say, ever so impressed I am with it. Again, 6-inch carbon pole, and the net, again, not overly deep. Some of the nets on some of the netting can be a bit too deep on some nets. This to me is perfect. It's made of a nice green, soft, very fish-friendly material. Build quality is superb. It's a typical V joint here, which you just put the arms in under a bit of tension and off you go. As I said, for €39, you cannot go wrong. It's a must-have item. If you want to care about your quarry at all, especially for pike anglers. Pike anglers tend to think that beaching is the only way to catch a pike. We should be netting all our fish. And at €39, you've absolutely zero excuse. So come down to the store or go online, either or, but definitely get yourself one of these nets. $24.99 for the Grand Slam, and then €39 for the Sonic. So this has been Main Irish Angling TV for this episode, and we'll catch you in the next video.